Hi everyone, welcome back to Be Beautethically. My name is Archana, and if you are new to my channel or if you haven't subscribe. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Archana, and if you are new to my channel or haven't subscribed to my channel already, please take a moment and subscribe, and then let's get into this video. Today I'm testing out this Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. So you must have seen this in a haul video recently. This I got it from Hawk Makeup at 299 rupees. The original price of this is 599 rupees. So I got a 50% off on this product. This, I don't know if it's the right shade for me or not, but they had a very limited shades, and this seemed to be a match. I don't know now, when I apply this foundation, I will get to know if this is the right match or not. But we'll see how it goes on. We'll see the wear time. We'll see how smoothly it sits on the skin. I'm going to do everything that I normally do. I have applied my moisturizer, I have applied my sunscreen, I will apply a primer right now, and then on top of that I will apply the foundation. And then I was actually hoping to film this video a little earlier, but it's already about 2:15 right now, and by the time I have this foundation on, I think it will be around 2:30. So I am planning to keep it at least for 8 hours, and I will do a check-in at the end of the day to show you guys how this has worn throughout the day, and does it stay, does it not stay around my mouth area, because that's a big problem. The foundations kind of settle down in my smile lines. They go off from my nose completely. So I'm just going to wear this. The shade may or may not be a match, we'll find out, but otherwise everything else we can test properly using this foundation. I'm going to keep it for a minimum of 8 hours. So I'm just going to apply a primer and foundation, and I'm going to fast forward the entire thing because you guys know how I do it. So let's get started. So I have the foundation on. There is something strange about this foundation. I'm not able to just put my finger yet on it. I don't know, I think maybe it's a little drying. My skin is not dry, but somehow this foundation, right now at least, I have just put it on and it does look a little bit drying on my skin. The shade match is not very bad. I can still go ahead with this shade. I think there is some difference that you can see between the face and the neck. I'll see after this foundation settles down how does it look. But I had to, the first layer of foundation that I put, this is definitely not a full coverage foundation. You can just put one layer of this and go natural if you want to, but this is definitely buildable. I used a corrector around my mouth and under my eyes because I wanted to give this foundation a fair chance, especially around the mouth, because when I go for a full coverage look, I definitely correct around my mouth. So after applying one layer of foundation, I thought I should do it because it was not giving a very good impact. So I have done that. I have concealed my under eyes, and now I'll just powder my face and finish the rest of my makeup, and I will come back to you. Right now it is 2:30 and I will just finish the rest of my makeup and be back. And I'm back and I have finished the rest of my makeup, and it's just about to be 4 o'clock. It's 5 minutes less than 4. The foundation is already on for about 1.5 hours on my face, and I am actually really loving my skin today. I am loving how the makeup looks on my face today. The foundation does seem to be a little bit dry, and this area, it's always a problem for me. So I can see like two very fine lines right here, but apart from that the foundation looks really good. So it does look like I have a foundation on. It doesn't look cakey because I have gone for a full coverage look today, so it will definitely look like I have foundation on, but it doesn't look cakey. It's not like, it's even, it's looking really nice. My skin is looking really nice, and I have been sweating a little bit on and off because I've been filming. So around my nose, this is where exactly I have been sweating, and I'm still sweating right now, right here. Around my eyes, like on my T-zone, and here is the main problem that I'm facing. It's the winters are over officially, I feel, because I didn't sweat so much in winters. So, but the foundation does really look good, and we just have to now test it out for how long this will wear. I will try and keep it for at least 8 hours and see how it goes. So as of now, even though I feel it does look a little bit dry, I'm kind of liking this foundation. So I have done all the steps that I normally do. I have used a moisturizer, sunscreen, primer, and then this foundation. So as of now, I'm really liking how my makeup has gone on. I'm liking the foundation so far, even though I feel it's a little bit on the drier side, I think, because my face is not really that dry. Let me just put on the finishing spray. That is one step that I have forgotten to do. Yeah, so that step is also done. Now, once this dries up, so now I think it should not look as dry, because normally when I put on the finishing spray, the dryness disappears. So on the eyes, I have an interesting video coming up which I was filming just before this, so stay tuned for that as well. And so this looks a little bit better, and now I think we just need to wait and watch how this wears. So I'll do a check-in after a few hours, and then we'll see how this goes. So it is 10:40 in the night, and the foundation has stayed on my face for about 8 hours. I have not touched up anything. I have not touched up anything. So let's just look at how the foundation has done. I actually loved my makeup today. I just loved the way my skin was looking. It was a little bit dry around here and here, but overall I just loved the look. I have not touched up even once during these 8 hours. So I could see the smile lines forming around my mouth area, but this also I have not touched since morning. So this had started, very thin smile lines had started forming after about 2 hours, but this is a problem area for me because I smile too much, and that is why I think when I'm smiling, obviously you can't see it, but when I'm not smiling and my mouth is straight, you will be able to see the lines after a few hours of putting the foundation. So I normally have to like take those smile lines off either with my fingers or brush, and you can also see that I'm sweating. So this has been the situation throughout the day. I was also filming, I was sweating a little bit, but I'm really impressed with the way the foundation has stayed on my face otherwise. So let me just zoom you guys in a little bit so you can see where exactly is the issue and where exactly it is looking awesome. So I don't know if you can see, but just about this much portion, the foundation has settled into the lines. So when I smile, you will not be able to see, and when my mouth is straight, I don't know if you can see, but the lines have formed here. So all this is sweat. There is a little bit of oil as well on the T-zone, but that's not much. All this is the thing that is shining right now on my face is sweat. So most of this shine is sweat, and I can also feel the oil that has come throughout the day, but I have not touched it at all. I have not dabbed it with a dry tissue. I have not powdered my face. I've done nothing, and this has stayed put for 8 hours. So this is not such a big of an issue because I know this is an issue for me. So if I just do that, the lines disappear, and that's all that I need to do. On my nose, the foundation has gone off slightly but not a lot, and I wear specs, so right here where the spectacles touch the nose, there slightly the foundation has moved, but otherwise on the entire face nothing much has moved. Even around the mouth area, only the smile lines were a problem. Here where I normally have a problem, it's still as good as when I had applied it. So overall, I like this foundation a lot. So let me just powder my face very slightly and see what happens. I'm just going to use the powder randomly. I'm not going to use the same powder that I had used in the morning. So only my T-zone needed some powdering. So I used another powder just because it was there in front of me right now, and the T-zone is actually looking darker now, but the effect that I wanted to see, I can still see. And if you touch up during these 8 hours, I think halfway through, maybe around 4-5 hours later, if you just like dab away the excess oil and just powder your face, especially your T-zone, just once, I think that's going to help a lot with this foundation staying much fresher for 8 hours or more. So all in all, I really like this foundation, and I'm going to keep using it. And the shade is not very off. This has kind of like matched my skin tone, and I can make it work. Yay for that. I love how this foundation went on. I just didn't like this area when I had applied it the first time, and I thought that I will skip the corrector and just apply the concealer, but I think that did not work out like I wanted it to, so I had to apply corrector and concealer. And after that, I was really impressed with how the foundation was. It stayed put for a very long time, and you don't need to do a lot of touch-ups. Maybe once in between is enough, and it still looks very nice on the skin 8 hours on continuously. So all in all, I really love this foundation, and at the price at which I got, this is really a steal. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Do give a thumbs up if you did, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I'll have more of new products and testing and reviews coming up on my channel. So that was it for today's video. I'm signing off. I'm just going to remove my makeup and go to bed. So thank you so much for being here and watching this entire video. I will see you again very soon in another cruelty free video. Till then, take care. Bye.